I just have to do a La Greca today. Welcome, because we are getting set for our longest consecutive days of streams that we have ever done. A lot of firsts coming up here. A first SmackDown that we've ever done. Only, I think, our second Raw we have ever done. And we have 2 killer pay-per-views coming up. Welcome in, everybody. This is just the start. We are here tonight. Of course, I have my co-host, Jeff, and Tazzy is here with us as well. We may get other people in. We don't know. We'll see. But we are excited. Everyone is excited to be a wrestling fan right now. We are getting fans back on both of these promotions. Impact Wrestling Slammiversary, fans back. Money in the Bank Sunday, fans back. Raw Monday, fans back. SmackDown tomorrow, fans back. We are going to get some great stuff. Are you guys ready? Jeff, what a weekend it's going to be. I know we took a little time off and we missed you guys, but you know what? We kind of needed it to refresh and recharge the batteries. What a weekend this is going to be.
Man, you know what? If you're not excited right now as a wrestling fan, we might need to check your pulse. We might need
to check the defibrillator.
Yeah,
get the defibrillator.
Yeah, because you might not have a pulse right now if you're a wrestling fan and you're not pumped up. I'm so excited right now for not only for this weekend, but for this show tonight. Cheap plug, but not really cheap. If you want to share some predictions with us a little bit later, we're going to have a lot of fun on ATI after the Impact. in terms of our prediction show for Slammiversary. Like Joe said, we got a lot of firsts coming up. Should be a lot of fun this weekend, and I, for one, cannot wait. Slammiversary is purchased, is queued up, is ready to go, and I am too. I mean, I'm like a freaking spider monkey right now. I mean, I'm all hopped up on something. I don't know if it's Mountain Dew, but I'm hopped up on adrenaline right now, and I'm ready for some good wrestling.
Let's go. And if you haven't gotten it already, head over to Fight TV and make sure that you get Slammiversary before Saturday night. So, yes, Tazzy, I know you're always ready.
I actually got to order it tomorrow. I'll probably do it tomorrow because I don't have no time to do it today. But I gotta switch my savings to the checkings, the checking to the savings, and then take 2 days, and you know how that goes. But
Yes.
Other than that, instead of doing it's an Impact day, let's switch it up. It's an Insiders Weekend, baby.
There you go. There you go. There you go. We are ready to roll, guys. And yeah, like Jeff said, if you can, we know it's late, but if you can, come back tonight because we're going to do our Slammiversary predictions tonight after the Impact. So make sure you come over for that. Hey, you could watch along. I know Access TV is doing a Slammiversary special at 10 o'clock as well. So those of you who have access, check it out, watch it. You can kind of give us things or, let us know what's going on the show during our predictions as well. So let me go over the schedule really quickly because, again, like I said, this is a big weekend. So obviously tomorrow we are going to be doing a watch along for the very first time for WWE SmackDown and going forward. And basically, what a way to start with fans back in the building for the first time since this whole COVID mess happened. But we will be doing a watch along for that tomorrow. Sorry. That's okay. We had a robot walk in the room for a second there. We're all good. So join us tomorrow, 7:30 p.m., same time as now, for SmackDown. So listen, I know a lot of you guys are doing other stuff. You guys have watched other watch-alongs for a while, and that's perfectly cool. Throw us up on a second screen. We don't care. We're not shy. We don't care what screen you have us going on. It doesn't matter. But just come and check it out because we're bound to have some fun doing this, and you can check out our reactions to what we see as well, which is always a lot of fun. Then, of course, Saturday, we have Slammiversary. Again, 7:30 p.m. start. We will be having the entire pay-per-view, obviously, on Saturday night. We've been waiting for this one for months and months and months. It's finally here, and cannot wait to see that and how everything plays out. On Sunday, we have Money in the Bank. We are right back here again. The only thing I don't know about the time on that one yet, because I don't know if they're starting that early. WWE likes to start their stuff at 7. If they do, it'll be 6:45. If not, we'll be 7:30 that day as well, but we'll let you know. That's a good reason to maybe throw the notifications on for our channel if you didn't already. And then Monday, we're back with Abby's window, and we're back with Monday Night Raw. So it'll be Abby's and then Raw right afterwards. And that Raw is looking to be very, very big show. They're talking about returns. We're hearing names like Becky Lynch. We're hearing names like Goldberg. But we are hearing a lot of stuff, and that should be a great night as well. So, again, thank you all for joining us tonight. Thank you all for joining us all the time that you're here. We really appreciate it, and it's going to be a big, big weekend. Okay, let's get to the card, I guess, for tonight, Jeff. We'll go through that quick. And then, there's so much to do. I didn't even welcome anybody in. Let me just say hello to some people, then we'll do the card. Let's see who's here. We've got, I'm going back away, so forgive me if I don't hit you. Scott Steiner is here. Big Papa Pump has arrived, he says. Melinda Ford. Hello, Melinda. Azan White is here. What's up? Jen Carter is here. Hey, Jen. Kevin Correa. What's going on? We've got, again, we got the Coog 97 is here. Hello to you. We've got James Chadwick is here. Impact Baby, says James Chadwick. Yes. We've got Little T is here. Cheese Whiz is here. Hello to both of you. We have Sean Rousset. What's going on, Sean? How are you? We've got Scott Steiner is giving us some NWA stuff. By a little bit of news about NWA and Impact if you didn't see our Twitter today. Noob and Company's here. What's up, Noob? How are you? Sean is here as well. Hello, Sean. What's going on with you? How are you doing? All right. I think I've hit on just about everybody we've got so far. So let's go over tonight's card. It is a go-home show, guys. Go-home show for Slammiversary. Man, where has the time gone? So we're going to get a BTI match. And that is, oh my goodness, James Chadwick, pay close attention. It is Johnny Swinger and Chris Sabin. Johnny Swinger is wrestling tonight. I think I've seen this man win one match, maybe two matches since we've been watching Impact. Can he beat Chris Sabin? Kind of doubting it. Kind of doubting it. So what do you guys think of before the Impact? And don't forget, that'll be starting probably in about 5 minutes if you're watching along on with us on Twitch, watching along BTI. That'll be starting very soon. So, Jeff, what do you think of the Swingman? Does he have a shot with Chris Sabin?
He has about the same shot as Frosty the Snowman would in the Mojave Desert.
Yeah.
He's got no chance in hell.
Yes.
But I love seeing the swing man. So hey, we'll see what happens. But I just think that Impact. I kind of feel like Impact tunes in sometimes to our watch-alongs.
You never know.
Because they put the K on at times where you're not here, and then they end up putting two people that James Chadwick absolutely despises on the same card on the same night. So
yeah, James is gonna have a rough night tonight.
He is. He really is.
It'll be a little rough tonight for James. Tamina is the last woman in the Money in the Bank match. Oh, okay. I didn't see that coming. I thought it was going to be Sonya. There's rumors it was going to be Sonya Deville. Well, that's cool. All right. Does Johnny Swinger have a stripper gimmick? Johnny Swinger's got a lot of stuff going on. Yes. So that's the BTI match. That, like I said, will be starting in about 4 minutes. All right. Main card. Let's go. You know what? We'll switch it up this week. We'll go. Oh, Tazzy. I forgot Tazzy. Tazzy, what do you think about Chris Sabin and Johnny Swinger?
Oh, I thought you were going to skip me on this one.
I'm not skipping it. No chance.
If I had to answer it, you do too, Tazzy.
Yep. By the way, that was a good song back in the early 2000s, 90s. No Chance in Hell. Very good one. We might hear that sometime this weekend. I have a feeling. Chris gonna win. That's all I gotta say. Chris gonna win.
I agree. I agree. I think it's gonna be a glorified squash match, and there may not be a lot of glory. All right, let's go top to bottom this time on that card that you see up on your screen. So let's go. We've got a tag team match. So Willie Mack versus four-way. Willie Mack, Falaba, Doc Gallows, and Joe Doring. Boy, those good brothers, man, they are everywhere. They were everywhere. They were in the match again. You had Carl Anderson and Moxley. They were out with the thing with Kenny. They're just everywhere. The Good Brothers are everywhere. So this is interesting. Joe Doring is the wild card in there. I mean, Doring and Gallows get in the ring together. That's going to be a heck of a. That's going to be a good one. This should be an interesting match. Tazzy, what do you think of the four-way?
By the way, shout out to Carl Anderson last night. That was a great match last night.
Yeah,
it was. We're really great. You know me and the Good Brothers. We're like peanut butter and jelly. So I gotta go with Mr. Doc because it's always the Good Brothers. But this is gonna be a great match. It's Willie Mack and Paula Bala and Gallows. Dude, can the ring hold everybody in there?
Yeah.
Just wondering.
We got some big guys in there. Yes. Jeff, what do you think about this one, man? It's going to be interesting to see some of these guys face off with one another.
This is being dubbed, and I want to get this graphic up on the screen, this is being dubbed as the Battle of the Horses.
Yes.
The Battle of the Horses. There are some big dudes in this match. I'm not gonna clown Willie Mack again about taking a nap. I I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. But I think in this match, I kind of want to see Joe Doran go over here, but no disrespect to Doc Gallows, but yeah, I definitely want to see Joe go over, because I think, and maybe this is a spoiler for later, I think we might see something happen in this tag team matchup on Saturday, and I'll leave it there.
Okay. All right. Well, look, he got put over by Kojima as well. So yeah, they might be leaning that way. Jason Peace. Hello, Jason. Good morning, all. Not been in for a while. I'm back. I'm back. Better than ever. Hello to you. How are you? Graham Caldwell, good evening. Hope you are all keeping well. Looking forward to another episode of Impact Wrestling. Yes, as we are also. We have totally 1,000. It's not just 100. It's not just 200, 300. It's 1,000%. The official Hulk Hogan. So Hulk Hogan's in the chat. Let me tell you something, brother. What you're gonna do when I run wild on you, dude. Hello to you, Hulk Hogan. Hello again, Sean. Jeff Samuel is here. Hello, Jeff. How are you? All right. Let's go to, yes, this one's going to be a big slobber knocker, like Jeff said, and it should be a fun match to watch. And let's see who goes over. All right. We've got Havoc versus Tasha Steelz. This is build up from that whole thing that we've had going on with Rosemary, Havoc, and of course Fire and Flava. I know Tazzy will have a little bit of investment in this match, just a little bit of personal investment. But Jeff, this will be interesting to see. Havoc's been on a roll, and Havoc's been looking kind of terrifying in that ring lately.
Yes, and I am so glad for that, because for the longest time we kind of wanted to see that, and we're getting that now. Her and Rosemary as a pair, as a tandem. Tazzy, I'm just gonna say your prayers and eat your vitamins, since we got Hulk Hogan in the chat. Yes. Because you might need that help on Saturday. But yeah, this is gonna be great. It'll be interesting to see who gets the win here, because I feel like unlike other matches, the momentum doesn't really matter. It does matter here, and I think whoever picks up the win tonight will carry some much needed momentum into Saturday. Yep,
absolutely. James Shadwick said, "Did you see the Tommy Dreamer's tease to who the mystery opponent for Deanna is?" I did not.
I did not.
Who is it? Now I have to spoil it, because obviously the one that everybody thought is now in Ring of Honor. Not to say that doesn't mean anything, because we saw that happen last year with one EC3. So that doesn't necessarily have to mean anything. But yeah, so a little bit of a surprise, thing thrown in there. All right, Tazzy, what do you think of Havoc and Tasha Steelz?
They scare me, but I honestly, I have faith in my girls. I have faith in my girls. They can do their thing. It's gonna be a tough match, man. Tonight's gonna even be tougher. Tasha is very, very smaller than Havoc, which Havoc is basically a beast.
Yes,
Lily Raw is a beast. She's awesome, but she's a beast. I'm gonna do something weird. I think Tasha's going to win, but it's going to be shenanigans involved.
Yeah, that could very well be. Both partners may be out there, so a good chance that probably will happen. We love that word, shenanigans, and I'm sure we will probably see some tonight. I would not doubt on a go-home show. Jeff, what do you think? Oh, you went already. Good.
Yeah, I went.
Anyway, see what happens when we're not on for a while. We just
all good.
Okay. Anyway, Moving on, Moose versus Hernandez. This is a little bit of a strange matchup. I didn't really expect to see. Again, came out of the casino last week, so a little bit of stuff going on in there. And we're getting this match now between, again, two big men that have a mean streak, both of them. Obviously, I expect Moose to come out of this the winner, but it should be a good beat-em-up kind of fight. What do you think, Jeff?
I think Moose is going to beat down the world's worst security guard.
Yes.
Because that's what Hernandez showed us last week. If I'm Swinger, I got to hold, open interviews for security because Hernandez he just crumpled like a piece of paper, at the hands of Moose. So, I've got Moose in this one. Moose has to look strong in this, I think, but just bear with me. Chris Sabin is on BTI. Who's to say that he can't come down later and cost Moose? And I wouldn't want to be on the other end of that on Saturday if I'm Chris Sabin. I'm already scared to death of Moose, but a pissed off Moose, which he's perpetually pissed off, but a more pissed off Moose is a very dangerous Moose, and I would not do that if I were Chris Sabin.
Yeah, I would agree. That's not really a smart idea to do. Tazzy, what do you think about the two big guys?
If I was Hernandez, I would have left the room too. Honestly, I would just I wouldn't even show up tonight. Let's put it like that. If I see Moose with the lights and the lights come on, you wouldn't see me.
Tazzy's just out, gone, out of here.
I'm just out. I like my nickname. Tazzy would just go out the window. I was like, oh, I'm gone. Moose gonna win. He might put somebody else to sleep tonight, so that's gonna be that.
You never know. Hernandez may be taking a nap. We will see. Andrew Stevens is here. How are you, Andrew? We're doing well. Conrad is also in the chat. Hello, Conrad. How's it going, man? Good stuff from Conrad last night. If you did not see, he did a after show for Fighter Fest Part 1. They do that every week, so make sure you check out their channel. And Fighter Fest was very good. Very good. It really was. It was very good, I have to admit. Some great stuff on that show. Great stuff. And it's exciting because their fans are really, really something else. If you haven't watched an event yet with AEW's fans, man, they are into it. They are really into it. So, all right, let's get going because we've only got about 8 minutes left here, and the match is about to start here. Chris Sabin and Johnny Swinger. Chris Sabin on his way out the ring.
That won't take that long.
No. Ace Austin, Rohit, Shira. Madman Fulton versus Josh Alexander, Chris Bay, Petey Williams, and Trey Miguel. 4-on-4 action there, and basically most of the people who are going to be in the Ultimate X match on Saturday night. And we've been seeing this time after time after time. This is going to be just insanity, and probably start the show knowing what Impact likes to do to me. And my voice, I have no idea how it's going to last anyway. If there's any big arrivals over the weekend, my voice is shot. But we'll see. This is going to be really interesting, of course. And this is going to, listen, I think this is just going to break out into an all-out war. And there may not even be a result to this match heading into Saturday, but we'll see. Could be our main event as well. Go ahead, Tazzy. Do we even get a winner? Does it even matter at this point?
It don't matter. We all winners from this match. So
yes.
We're all winners from this match. It's gonna be a complete mess. I like messes. And I like these type of matches anyway. And now Impact. I warn you. If you start the show with this match,
it will.
I'm coming after you.
Oh, it's going to happen.
I'm coming after you.
It's going to happen.
I will be in the building until a little later. So don't.
I'd almost guarantee it. It's going to happen. Jeff, what do you think, man? What do you think with this one?
Just RIP to your voice. It's gonna be difficult on your voice. Drink lots of water. between now and well, I mean, it's not like you got a break. So so the next few days, just drink some water, stay
lemon
hydrated.
juice. I'm trying like everything. I'm trying Vicks on my throat here, and I'm going through the whole 9 yards.
You know, do some honey.
Yep.
Some honey tea or something like that to soothe the
her vinegar works too.
Yeah. So no, this is going to be a great match. I can't wait. It's going to break down. I mean, we all know that. I mean, it's going to break down at some point. I'm just here for the carnage and the wreckage afterwards. So I don't want to give a prediction because I don't think it really matters in terms of a prediction. I just think we're going to get chaos. So that's it.
We're going to talk about who Deanna's opponent is after the Impact, so don't forget about that. We basically, if you're new to the stream, we leave the show here at 10. We come back at 10:15 and we do a review show, which is called After the Impact. Tonight, it's going to be Slammiversary predictions. So we will be talking a lot about Deanna and who her opponent's going to be. Obviously, the game changed a little bit with Chelsea being in Ring of Honor, and Ruby Riott is being mentioned. And yes, that would be very cool. That would be very cool. There's a lot of names being thrown around now because everybody kind of got thrown off track. But we'll see. We'll see. But that's After the Impact, 10:15 Eastern Standard Time tonight after our show. So when we leave, we're not gone. We come back. It's like we disappear and poof, we come back in 15 minutes. Okay, let's get to the last match here. Swinger's actually kind of holding up. He got the Swinger girls in the corner, and he's got Hernandez out there with him also. So Johnny Swinger not looking so bad. All right, and then we finally have Tennille Dashwood and Caleb with a K, another one of James Chadwick's favorites, going up against Jordan Grace and Rachel Ellering. And man, oh man, you go back to what Jeff was kind of saying about this, and it makes it seem all that much. Yeah. Everybody expecting Jordan and Rachel to break down. We shall see. I don't think they'll give that away quite yet or tonight, but yeah, this one's going to be interesting to watch. Jeff, what do you think?
If I'm Caleb with a K, I go ahead and just preemptively put the neck brace back on. Just because I think he's probably going to need it after this.
Yeah.
But, you know, I think we get the fracture. I think this is I think this is like a last minute add to Saturday. So I think we're going to get a fracture. I could be wrong. They could be slow playing this a little bit more. But I think we're going to get a fracture, but I would just caution people, like we've said, don't think that Jordan is the one that's going to do the turning. Just throwing that out there.
Would be a big swerve, absolutely. J-Hub, hello, J-Hub. J-Hub says, give me a shell, yeah. Shell, yeah, to you, man. Yes, hello, J-Hub, how are you? All right. Tazzy, what do you think of this one, and how badly is Caleb going to get beaten up?
Oh, he's going to get beat up bad. He's probably going to be like, he's probably going to hide. He's going to probably disappear just like Alexa Bliss did on Monday. So, but you know, I had to throw that out there. I do agree with Jeff that we probably will get the breakup tonight because that'll probably be a good match for Slammiversary because it's Slammiversary. So you kind of want that match on a big show like that. So yeah, I don't know who's going to turn on who. I just want to see a match between the two because yeah.
All right, so there you go. There's the card for tonight. I'm sure we'll get some promos and stuff like that as well. We all heard that Sami Callihan, over the course of last week, in the news, of course, because he comes out with a tweet saying, hey, Kenny, let's make this a no DQ match. So we all knew a stipulation was coming. We didn't really know what it was, and I didn't expect a no DQ. And I'm kind of thinking to myself, I don't know if that's that smart because all the people that Kenny's got that could run in. But look, the cool thing is if you went over and checked that tweet out, Sami Callihan's getting a lot of Impact people behind him. Eddie Edwards tweeted, and a few others saying that, hey, you know, you're the man, bring it home. And again, we'll talk about that match after the Impact as well. All right. Chris Sabin gets the win. Nobody's really shocked by that. Hernandez got taken out outside the ring, so we'll see if that factors into his match a little bit later on. All right. If you are new to our channel, first of all, welcome. We appreciate you coming over and checking it out. Make sure that you subscribe to our channel. Also, make sure you throw up a like on the video. We really, really appreciate that. And if you are so inclined, hit that notifications button so you will know when we will be on. And goodness knows, we will be on enough for the next 5 days that you will maybe get sick of us by Monday. I don't know. But we will all be here for a good while over this weekend. We all know that Deanna's opponent will be Santino Marella. Santina Marella. Oh, good God. That would be something. That would be something to see. Okay. All right. Very quickly, because the show is going to start. We always do this. You guys know what I'm going to ask you now. Every single Thursday, tell us what you had for dinner. I don't know why we do this. We like to talk about food in our stream. So tell us what you had to eat today. I'll read everybody's out. I'll start with Tazzy. Tazzy, what did you have?
I went to the Old Faithful, my nacho fries with some carrot salad cheese. What is wrong with me today? Some queso cheese, salsa, you know, all that good stuff, and of course some chicken.
There you go. Tazzy had some good stuff. I had barbecue chicken on the grill. I had corn on the cob, and I had some beets. Some pickled beets. I love beets. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I love beets. Jeff, what did you have today, man?
Well, I didn't have the usual nothing this time, so that's good.
Oh, well, that's good.
You know, so there's a little bit of a change there. But, you know, because I'm not very smart, I had Chipotle. So, you know, if I go off camera in a little while, don't worry, I'm not disappearing or anything like that. It's just that Chipotle hates me, and that's all I'm going to say about that.
Azon White, are you putting lyrics up for a Lou Rawls song? Seriously? You'll
Wow.
never find, as long as you live, someone who loves you tender like I love that song. My mother had that 45 when I was a kid. Absolutely love that song. That's a great song, dude. Steve G says, hey, yo, what's up, Steve G? How are you? Sean says, buffalo chicken sandwich at the hotel, and my kids had mac and cheese and waffle fries. Yeah, Sean was in attendance for NXT with his son. I know his son was actually, I think his son was named Fan of the Night, so that's awesome. Very cool, Sean. Sean said WWE treated them very well, so that's awesome. Awesome stuff. Let's see what everybody else is eating. Southern fried chicken and fries, says James Chadwick. Apparently Braun has signed, and they're trying to decide on a name for him. They can use Braun, but it had to be spelled with a W instead of, where did he sign? I didn't hear that.
AEW, according to, I want to see where you got that report from, Jay.
Yeah, I'd like to know that too. What? Mostachioli. What is that?
All right.
Is that what you're eating, or is that the name of something else? I'm confused. Andrew Stevens says Salisbury steak and veggies. Jason Soffer says veal and mashed potatoes. Deanna says chicken and steak quesadillas. Conrad says I got nothing. Kook says Taco Bell. Johnny Bravo was the fake Sami Callihan. Yes, he was. Rice and spaghetti meatballs, says Steve G. Very cool. Well, there you go. Some people are eating some good stuff today. Very awesome. Very, very cool. All right. The show is about to begin. Let us see if they start where they're just going to destroy my voice right off the bat and get me prepared for the rest of the weekend. Graham says, do you think they will announce Rachel and Jordan versus Tenille and a mystery partner for Sunday? As Jordan and Rachel are in the ring, Tenille introduces the Iconics as their opponents to replace her. That'd be a heck of a team up, Graham. We talked about that a little bit on our last show, but that would be a heck of a team up. Cheesewiz says, Cherry Pie. That's another good song. She's my cherry pie. A little Warrant from the 1980s. Will Rally Sport Rally. Looking forward to tonight in Slammiversary. Lots of surprises. Wonder who's going to turn up. Love the stream from UK. Thanks, guys. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Will Rally Sport Rally. We appreciate that. Very cool. Glad you guys are from overseas are checking out the stream. Really, really appreciate that. And sorry about the fact that your team lost the soccer. Now I'll tell you what though, I don't watch. I'm not a fan of it, but I watched the end of that. That was intense. That was absolutely intense. Like, and I'm not by any stretch a person who watches that football. You guys call it. I don't watch. But that was intense, man. Those penalty kicks in the ring, holy cow. What an ending. But I'm sorry, you know, obviously you guys did not win, but hey, you made it to the finals. That's saying something. I'm not the only UK person here now, says James. Ooh. Paul Carpenter says, yo. And we've got Tennille and Caleb with a K entering the ring. Caleb, where's his ring light? Caleb with that. I think Caleb's going to get decked with that ring light at some point. I really do. I can see that happening. And there is Tennille and Caleb in the ring with matching outfits, by the way. You know, they had to coordinate a little fashion before the start of the match. So here we go. Right off the bat, Jordan Grace and Rachel Ellering on the way down. Jordan with a big smile, looking over at Rachel. There we go. They look like they're getting along a little bit there. So here we go. Here we go.
By the way,
talk about the final now. Thank you. Sorry, James.
By the way, did you hear the rumor about Impact moving to Vegas?
Yes.
Oh, I did not.
If that happens, I'll be on every single show because, quite frankly, if dates are lining up the way dates are lining up, I'm more likely to be in Vegas because a certain team going to move out there. So
we can have a live reporter then coming from the show. So there you go. We can have a live at the show report going on from Tazzy. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yep.
Graham says, James Havoc, I'm also from the UK. I'm from Scotland. Well, see, there's not only one or two.
There you go.
There you go. There you go. That would be great. Impact of Vegas. Tip Hill Mike 37, what's up with you? How are you tonight? Hope you are well. And we are about to get underway with our first match of the Go Home show. And like I said, if you haven't already, Caleb's trying to show off his muscles. So Caleb and Jordan Grace are starting out, which this should be interesting.
He's just envious of Jordan Grace that she's more ripped than he is. That's all. He's very jealous.
Goes off the rope and takes a big shoulder block from Jordan Grace. This isn't going to go well. This is not going to go well for Caleb. Not at all. Throws her over into the corner, jumps over, ducks underneath, throws him off the ropes. Oh, slams him down. I told you, this is not going to go well. Oh, big clothesline, takes him down again. Up and under. Oh. Jordan Grace just demolishing Caleb. Gets a 1 count. And she just pushes him out of the ring and says, next. Tennille tagging in. Oh, love Tennille Dashwood. Big fan of hers. Love her cool music. Hope her and Caleb win. I'm from England. Watch all your Impact stream for ages. Always good. Well, thank you, dude. We really appreciate that.
Thank you.
I'm going to fly illegally without a passport just to F that bitch up, says James.
Tell us how you really feel, James.
He's going to take out the TSA and everything. He's just going to burst right onto the plane, fly illegally.
James, you just need to get in touch with Sammy Callahan and get that phone so he can just beam you to the Impact Zone.
Yeah, right. Just get his phone.
Beam me out. Yeah.
Yeah, James Chadwick showing up with the beam in. There you go. And they were trying to get away, but Jordan's having no part of that. And Rachel's having no part of it, and they throw them both back into the ring. And here we go. Oh, I can't. Both of them go down. Look at this. Some nice teamwork here by Jordan Grace and Rachel. And now it's Rachel and Tennille. Goes for the boot, misses. But she connects there. Caleb back up on the ring apron. Tries to get a clothesline in. He missed. Gets a shot to the face, and down he goes.
Oh. Good teamwork so far.
Very good teamwork so far. Yeah. Yeah. Doesn't look like they've missed a beat.
Not at
Go
all.
sing that Lou Rawls song again. R.I.P. to Legend with a Voice. That's a great song, dude. It really is. I was surprised to see lyrics from that. I honestly haven't heard that in a long time. Long time. I can't do it justice. He sings really, really well. He was a great singer. What a great voice that man had. Oh, now she's
never find.
Oh man, right? That's such a good song.
It is
Good stuff. Good stuff. See, that's what I mean. We get all kinds of comments from you guys. Little soul music that I haven't heard in forever. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Brings back memories, man. I listened to that 45 when I was probably in my 10, 11 years old, maybe.
What?
Johnny Bates is here. Hello, Johnny Bates.
the Bates.
What is he doing?
I look at what is he doing? She just pulled his pants down, and now he's doing the Val Venus.
Yikes!
And now he can't walk.
Hello, ladies.
Hello, ladies. There you go. Little Val. Now he got the pants back up. Going for the pin here. Gets a 2 count. Rachel kicks out. Epic Riot Gamer R143. Hello to you. How are you? Welcome. Welcome. Tags in Tennille now. Rachel a little worse for wear. Tennille with a shot to the side of the head, and down goes Rachel Ellering. Goes for the cover. 2. Gets a 2 count. But it's a Lou song. Yes, it is. It is. Goes for the elbow drop and misses. Rachel pulling herself up on the ropes. Tag into Caleb. Caleb running over, misses, and head goes off the top turnbuckle. And here comes Jordan Grace. Shots to the side of the head of Caleb now. Jordan Grace, back elbow. Staggered, and down he goes with a clothesline. Jordan saying, "Get up. Get up." Belinda says, "I'm cheering for Kenny." Wow, okay.
She is Team Kenny all day.
All right. Oh, man. 1, 2. No, Tennille makes the save. Thought that might have been it. James says, Team Sammy. Bates, Meister Bates, or if you translate that, Master.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
God, Lord.
Oh, God. Master Bates.
Okay.
Over in the corner, knees to the back. Jordan off the ropes again, elbow to the side of the head, and Caleb with a K is in a lot of trouble. Jordan off the top rope in a splash. Now here comes Rachel. Oh, leg drop. That has to be it. 2. No, kick out again.
Wow.
Caleb is resilient.
Couple more dead.
Caleb's resilient.
I mean, honestly, like as much crap as we give Caleb, he's a hell of a wrestler. I mean, if you see any of his stuff on the indies, he's a hell of a wrestler.
Now look, oh, he reversed that. Smashed Rachel off of Jordan. Oh, a super kick. Look at this. Super kick to Jordan Grace. Sling blade there, and now Tennille with a drop kick. Oh, man. Look at the super kick there. Woo. Wow. I was watching a wrestling news show earlier. One of the topics was that Sean Ross Sapp was discussing a potential partnership between, Impact, NWA, and Ring of Honor. What stars can swap promotions? Well, I mean, Chelsea Green's already in Ring of Honor. So that would be really cool. But,
Joe, I got to give us a pat on the back sometimes.
Yep.
We've been saying that. I mean, shouts out to Sean Ross Sapp. Shout out to Gary Cassidy. Those guys I really respect and admire. But, we honestly, one of these weeks we are going to do some lottery numbers. I promise. We're going to do some lottery numbers. We're going to do some Super Bowl picks. I'll go ahead and give you a spoiler. Go Bucks. But yeah, we're gonna do some stuff like that because I swear.
My hood.
You know what, Tazzy? Tommy. Well, I can't even do it because like it's so hard to. God, go Bucks.
Hey,
That's why I always say go Bucks and not go Tom. I can't even say.
Hey, go Raiders.
Jordan Grace just got the win. So Jordan and Rachel get the win here. And Rachel all hugs and a high five. Well.
All right.
Looks
Nothing.
like they're back on the same page.
Woo.
Looks like they're back on the same page. Can't remember what website, but I was reading. It's a story out there that Lashley is supposed to retain at Money in the Bank, and Goldberg. Yeah, please don't remind me. Don't remind me. I told you, we're gonna have to have an entire show of airing of grievances if that happens.
I'm literally. I had to work on Monday. When that happens, I'm literally gonna go back and see your reaction to that.
Dude, I literally, yeah. All you're gonna hear is no for 5 minutes. That's all you're gonna hear. In what little voice I'm gonna have left. SRS is one of the few dirt sheet people I actually enjoy listening to and watching. Yeah. Jason Michael, hello Jason, how are you? What's up, Insiders family? Joe and Jeff and Tazzy in chat. Jeff, I brought a Bucks hat yesterday. I'm getting crucified by my friends.
I can only imagine. I mean, obviously, I got to be honest. I mean, I've never been the biggest Tom Brady fan, but that's just because he kicks everybody's behind. But honestly, the Bucks, I feel like are going to be right there again. And listen, we always have room on the ship. You know, we always have room in the crew for more crew members. So come aboard. The waters are fine, and we should win the NFC South and go to the Super Bowl again. So go Bucks.
We'll meet you there.
Do you really want that rematch, though, Tazzy? Like,
I want that rematch again.
You want that smoke?
Tom Brady is still not allowed to come to the West Coast right now.
And of course, who do the Bucks start their season with but my Cowboys?
That's right.
Yay. Love starting the season 0-1. Woo! Yeah. Ethan Page is killing it, says it's on. Dude, that match last night with him and Darby was amazing. Man, that Ego's Edge onto those stairs bent. They literally bent. If you go back and watch that, you can see that those stairs bent under that weight. How Darby got up after that, dude, I have no idea. I have no idea. But that was an amazing match. Darby then going through the casket at the end. Good Lord.
Oh,
good Lord. That was awesome. Yeah, very good. If you guys didn't watch Fyter Fest, it was really good. It was really.
We actually had a good question on Tuesday for NXT. Like who you want to see at NXT that's in AEW? And Darby was my first pick because he fits the mold out there over there. He fits the mold. So
yeah, and Tazzy's got to be happy carrying Cross retained. I didn't necessarily expect that, and it looks like he's going to be going after Samoa Joe, man. Which talk about a hoss fight. That one's going to be something.
Welcome back match.
That is going to be something else. Amazing stuff, but. Yeah, look, wrestling's been really fun to watch. Yeah. Really fun to watch. Last night's Dynamite was the best AEW show of the year so far. I would agree. The fans were on fire. Everything was good. The spot with Adam Page, with Hangman Page, and the Dark Order, and that whole thing with Kenny and everything, that was fantastic. Listen, Matt Hardy and Christian.
Woo!
Another one which was fantastic. That was just a great show, a really great show. They're gonna have a hard time beating that with part 2, because part 1 was really awesome. Really good wrestling show.
It's gonna be kind of hard.
At least Caleb put up a fight. You are correct, Andrew Stevens. He did. Unlike Reginald, who usually avoids fighting. Still glad to see Caleb got his ass handed to him. They really try to make Carrion a monster, and I love it. Build Cross good, and then call him up after next year's Mania. Roman versus Cross, and have Cross beat Roman. You got money there. See, I do ask good questions now and then, says James Chadwick. Love the fact that beer was flying in the stands when Sting and Scorpio Sky were brawling in the crowd during the main event. The crowd was insane. Yeah, they were. I think next week's will be better. That'll be something if it is. If you are new to our channel, make sure you hit subscribe. We'd really appreciate that. Also, make sure you throw a like on tonight's video. And make sure you join us because, like I said, this weekend is probably going to be our biggest weekend that we've ever had. We've done, pay-per-views and stuff like that, twice in a weekend and stuff like that, but nothing like this. We've never done 5 straight streams, so this is new to us. And, really love to have you along for the ride. So make sure that you join us tonight, obviously tomorrow for SmackDown, which is in front of fans, obviously for Slammiversary, which is going to be amazing. And then, of course, on Sunday for Money in the Bank, which is also going to be in front of fans. And then back on Monday for Abby's and then Raw. And I guess the question that's probably going to be presented on Abby's is Monday the day? Are we going to see a suddenly bearded Bray Wyatt come back? Got to join in Abby's to find out. So there you go. That is our
crazy weekend.
Schedule. Yeah, it is.
Very crazy weekend.
Yes, it is. And then we're right back here following Thursday doing the follow-up to Slammiversary. So it never ends. It never ends. Cameron Grimes is so good in NXT. Yeah, Cameron's awesome. Doing the whole Butler thing. Yeah, I knew that would be a funny thing. I knew it would be funny. Here we're seeing Deonna Purrazzo. People speculating now. The speculation has gone through the roof since the person who everyone pretty much thought it was going to be showed up in Ring of Honor. So now the speculation is running rampant. Who is going to face Deonna Purrazzo at Slammiversary? Names flying around. They are. I've heard Mickie James. I've heard, maybe the Iconics come back and one of them faces her. There are Ruby Riott, lots and lots of people being mentioned. Who is it going to be? Is it just a giant swerve? And is it going to be somebody that's already on Impact's roster? Don't know. We shall see. That's why you got to come and join us for Slammiversary to find out. DJ Duke. Hello, DJ Duke. I don't see anyone realistically beating Cross in NXT. Only Joe and Pete Dunne. Yeah, Pete Dunne wants that. Dunne may get involved in that a little bit too because he may be a little upset that Joe took his spot. So we'll see. We shall see.
Might be the first match before that match.
Yeah.
Joe and Pete.
Joe and Pete Dunne. Yeah, that'd be a good one too. Camille versus Deonna. Jason, I'm in. I'm in. If Camille shows up, dude, yeah, I'm in.
Sign me up for that.
Steve G says Tessa. No one's mentioned Tessa's name in a while. Deonna and Scott D'Amore.
Deonna is just so freaking good.
She is. Says, I was advised not to look at it, let alone sign it. Azan said Taylor Wilde. We don't know where Taylor Wilde is. Taylor Wilde's been lost.
I got to shout out Azan. He sent me an article earlier where Taylor Wilde talked about why she was out, why she missed.
Oh, okay.
The last set of taping. So.
Oh, okay. Okay. Guys, what if it's Kylie Ray?
Talk about a bookend. She deserved the shot
right
the last time. So.
Yep. Deanna saying this division was a shambles before I got here. Should I retire women like Jazz? Scott D'Amore's just taking his glasses off, rolling his eyes. Yeah, yeah. The list goes on and on. There is no knockouts anymore. So you know what? Fine. I'm signing it. Fine. James says, oh shit, if it's Thunder Rosa, I think I'll die in shock. Thunder Rosa did kind of put out a tweet that was saying that she might be, I wouldn't be shocked by that.
Havoc on her stream just said, shut the F up, Deanna.
Oh, okay.
But she said the whole word. Tune in to After the Impact.
Oh, you going to tell me who it is? And Scott D'Amore says, no way, Jose. No, Tommy Dreamer with a sneak comment in there. Woo! We've got fire. Did he just hint on who it was going to be, says Super C. What did he say? We haven't hired that person? Is that what he said? How do you guys feel about Mr. Aleister Black in AEW? I dig it so far. I mean, obviously he's going after Cody. So, yeah. I mean, I like the look. Still selling that eye injury, which is kind of cool. Iconic, says Jason Michael. Anyone else catch on to Scott saying the show is going to be iconic? Did he? I don't hear the whole promo because I'm talking to you guys, so no, I didn't hear that, but there you go.
He also threw in Hot Mess as well, so.
Yeah, like I said, I wouldn't rule that out. Would not rule that out. Going over the Slammiversary card. That's the World Tag Team title match is going to be amazing. There you go. Moose and Hernandez. A hot mess. Moose and Chris Sabin. Fire and Flava versus Havoc and Rosemary for those titles.
Taz, you better pray.
Kenny Omega.
I got faith. Not good faith.
Man, what a Saturday night this is going to be. There you see, the show starts at 8 o'clock p.m. Make sure that you come and watch along with us. We will start the festivities at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tazzy, look who's coming out.
Oh yeah, I got to change that, huh?
It is Fire and Flava.
Okay.
Linda says, "Go Rosemary." Yes. Slammiversary is tomorrow now for me. Yeah, that's right, James Chadwick. They are already in. They are in Friday over there already. Yes. The white suit, black suit in the Cody/Black segment was subliminal messaging at its best.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Good versus evil playing out right before our very eyes. I loved it.
Yep.
Absolutely loved it.
Paul Carpenter says, hell yeah, I hope he has a big role in AEW. Here we go. It's Havoc and Rosemary.
You know, Havoc is so multi-talented, hosting a stream and wrestling.
How does she do that?
So
she must be using Sammy's phone.
It must be,
Phasing in and out. Yeah.
I mean, she does have access to it since they are in the same home. So
she certainly does. Woohoo! Got that Friday feeling, says James Chadwick. Havoc and Rosemary. Good stuff. Here we go. Wreck Havoc. Starting off with Havoc. And Havoc pacing around the ring. Her and Tasha just kind of checking out the opposition. And Tasha goes right under the ropes and leaves. DJ Duke, you think any surprises for SmackDown tomorrow? It's possible. It's possible. I don't know that. I mean, it's already been said that John Cena is pretty much all but confirmed for next week's show. So I think they might wait until the following show to have any kind of big surprises. But I'm sure they'll do some, first fans back in the building show. I'm sure they'll do some good stuff. Havoc's got her straight up in the air, just throws her like a rag doll into that corner, and then lets out a guttural scream at the same time. And now she's just smashing her head off that top turnbuckle, whips her across the ropes, telling her, get up, get up. Oh my God, I just had a really insane thought. What if Deanna's opponent is Britt Baker?
She did at a match.
Trying to make another collector part 2.
Mm-hmm.
Is Britt Baker going to collect belts? Down goes Tasha. Standing over her. And we have a commercial. At least we don't have any commercials on Saturday, so that's a plus. I'd like to see some of these wrestlers that got released from WWE to start signing with Impact or Ring of Honor or New Japan, because AEW is starting to look like 2.0 version of WWE.
I was just going to say that. All I want to say is that was WWE's problem with they had too much talent and they couldn't use them. Just throw it out there.
As long as the people that they're bringing over are being spotlighted. And that's hard to do when you have such a big roster, at least all the time. They've got their own guys that they're trying to groom. Of course, MJF, Jungle Boy, Orange Cassidy, Darby Allin, the guys like that, Ethan Page, that they're trying to bring up the ladder. So bringing other people over. And now if the rumors are true about Braun, I don't know. It's going to really be tough for them to have all those guys playing big parts. So we'll see. Hornswoggle's going to win a 50-man battle royal to go on against the Fiend at Hell in the Cell.
What?
Where did that come from? Where did that come from?
Much like an RKO that came
out of nowhere. Comment out of nowhere.
Can we get a milk carton for Randy Orton, by the way?
Yeah, Randy Orton's quite missing as well. Yeah. Maybe him and Taylor Wilde are hanging out. They're on an island somewhere with Jim Morrison and Jimi Hendrix and Elvis. They're all hanging out. Tamina has been given the final spot at Women's Money in the Bank. Yes. There might be a potential for a match further down the line. She was on a podcast earlier in the week saying it was a dream match for Britt. Could happen if they push cross promotion. Maybe. I mean, yeah. Maybe. I heard Britt Baker on Busted Open today. She was talking about taking on Nyla Rose. It was Dave LaGreca's birthday, by the way, today. So wish Dave a happy birthday. It was kind of funny. He was sitting in his office because, of course, they do the podcast. They do the show from home. And his wife brings him in a plate of herring, beets. Did he say herring, beets, and something else? And literally, he hates it. I hated it. And he's like, the day before was Bully Ray's birthday. Bully Ray got Entenmann's donuts. And he, of course, went on a rant and said, you get donuts and I get this? I get herring and onions and it's an onion, herring and onion and beets. And he's like, my whole office stinks now like fish. And he was going off. It was fun. It was good stuff. He does some good rants. LaGreca does some good rants. If you want to hear some funny rants, really funny, really good stuff. AEW doesn't need Braun. They need established female wrestlers. They have a lot of female wrestlers there. They just don't spotlight them as much. AEW is trying to use all the talent they have by starting that new show Rampage on August 13th, but I don't know how good the show will be going up against SmackDown on Fridays. I think that's going to air. Aren't they airing that? That's airing at 9, I think, isn't it?
Either 9 or 10, I believe.
I was going to say, and it's only an hour. So if it airs at 10, it won't go up against SmackDown. If it's 9 to 10, yeah. Tony Khan does not like signing women, unfortunately. Well, James, at least he got his money back for the whole exploding barbed wire match. That's good to know. Good to know that he got his money back for that. Hey, when it's good to know that when you get a defective product, that you can, you can keep the receipt and you can get your money back.
He bought the fireworks from Wish. That's what it was, Steve.
Could be.
Instead of going to Amazon, he just bought them off of Wish. So
I've been there.
Oh, that's great.
The funny thing, when I got something from Wish, I didn't get to like 2 months later.
Well, you know what, guys? Since we're on a break, you guys tell us what match are you most looking forward to for Slammiversary on Saturday? What match are you most looking forward to seeing? Is it Kenny and Sammy? Is it the women's tag team? Is it the Ultimate X match? Let us know. What match are you most looking forward to? Yeah, me too. You know what? I'm probably more excited about the Ultimate X match than anything else because I've never had the pleasure of watching one live. So always love to be able to see something new as it happens. And the fact that there are fans there for that now, can't wait to hear the fan reaction to that as well. So that's going to be amazing.
Oh, just to hear that word, fans this weekend.
Right?
Fans.
it's going to be great.
Havoc's face goes into that turnbuckle. Nice takedown from Tasha. I only hold AEW accountable because when the company first started, they said they were going to offer something different. And so far, they've only offered former WWE people with different names. Well, I don't know that that's true. I mean, like I said, got to give credit where credit's due. Last night's show was really, really good. Really, really good. And yes, they had Black there and, Christian and Matt, but the rest of it was their talent. The Ethan Page match and Darby Allin, so I don't know if that's necessarily true. But I get where you're coming from. Tasha Steelz now with a kick to the midsection, and Havoc is down in the corner. Melinda says Kenny versus Sammy. Beat his ass, Kenny. Perazo match. He always delivers. Could also be return of Su Yung. Yes, that's it. That's another possibility. It could be Su Yung. I mean, we saw Father James Mitchell last week, and saying, did you really want to do this? And of course, Kimberly and Susan have, a little bit of animosity towards Diana at this point. So is it going to be Su Yung? Could be. Could be. Off the ropes. Big kick to the midsection, and she goes for the cover. Two count. Kicked out.
Just for the record, I always did like Black.
And now we know. And knowing is half the battle.
There you go.
Ultimate X is the match I'm most looking forward to because so many different directions you can go. Yeah, J-Hub, me too. I'm really, really excited to see that. Although I'm not looking forward to trying to call it, but it's going to be fun to watch. No doubt. No doubt. Havoc saying, get up, get up. Oh, man, look at this. Over the knee. Coming up with a huge knee. Oh.
My goodness.
Whew. Brutality here from Havoc. Over into the corner. Oh, man. Tazzy, we may be seeing some shenanigans really soon. Really, really soon.
She getting irritated outside. You can tell.
Yep. Oh, okay. Tasha comes back. Another little shot to the midsection. Headbutt to the chin. And a chop. And another.
Oh, wow.
And another.
Whew.
And now she's trying to whip Havoc off the ropes. Havoc turns it around. Slides in and gets a kick to the midsection from Havoc. Up and down. That should do it. 1, 2. No. Ooh.
Crazy.
Belly didn't get her. I thought she was going to get her there. Havoc.
Oh, nice kick.
Now what she got? What's she trying to set up? She's trying to put her away here, but she slipped around. Trying for a crucifix here, but she can't get Havoc down. Big kick there, though. Tasha making some moves.
Oh!
Havoc reverses it. Tasha
Wow.
on the second rope goes up. Havoc's caught her. Havoc's like, nope, nope, nope. This might be it. This could be. Oh, a big pile driver. That should do it. 1, 2, done. Havoc wins clean. No shenanigans.
There's that momentum.
Rosemary and Havoc, new Knockouts Tag Champ, says James Chadwick.
Undertaker will be proud. I can change this back now. Yeah. Here we go. Here. There we go.
Rosemary telling her, "Hey, we want those belts." Havoc and Rosemary laughing here. All right. Flashback moment of the week. Slammiversary 2013. Wreck Havoc, then leave, says Andrew Stevens. Azan, who's spoiling? How can people be spoiling? There's nothing to spoil. What's to spoil? Nothing's been taped. Everything's in front of fans. Chill out. Who is this? Oh, we got Suicide in there. I have a feeling Deanna's opponent could either be Awesome Kong or Taryn Terrell, giving the history with Gail Kim between the three. Okay. Steve G said they're placeholders. Former Iconics team will be tag champs. Yeah, we'll see where they end up. Like I said, I was really thinking AEW for them, but maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Look at this. Suicide up on that rope. Oh, was trying to get his mask off, had to drop down. Dude, this is insanity.
Yeah, Joe, I can't wait to for you to see this as it's happening. So
yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. James said this Slammiversary could be even bigger than last year's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I agree. It's a watch along. Of course, there's going to be spoilers. Kind of hard to avoid that. Yeah. Kind of hard to avoid that. If I mean, you know, dude, we are kind of talking about what's going on. So if you're not here for that, I don't know. You may want to mute it. I don't know what to tell you. Iconics, I don't see going to AEW. Johnny Bates says, Kimberly. Jeff, you will have to watch Conrad's podcast from last night, and you will like my comment, says Chad Schrager. Imagine Buddy Murphy and maybe Kalisto, the Ultimate X, Tony Nese, a couple other guys like that got released.
Good Lord.
Azan, what do you want to spoil? I don't get it. What are you going off about spoilers for? So can we spoil? What are you looking to spoil? I mean, what are you talking about? Because you're ahead of us in the broadcast? Is that what you're talking about? Well, no. Then no. I mean, be logical, dude. Don't ruin it. If you know you're ahead of us, it's just kind of logical, You just let logics take over. If you're ahead of us, then no, don't spoil stuff. That's not nice. Don't spoil stuff if you know you're ahead. The battle of the Haas is still to come.
You bet I go to commercial.
Oh, it's going. Oh, absolutely. There it goes. There it goes.
What? Insane.
Kenny Omega. James Chaddock said, I hate spoilers. Yeah, see that is on. James hates spoilers. So don't spoil stuff. Azan. Don't even ask. Why would you even ask that question? Guys, do you think a team like Everrise could be good fit for Impact? Would be a good chance for them to rebuild their careers, as they are both relatively young and will give them stability. They mentioned right after they were let go, and I know Carl Anderson had a tweet that he sent out that was talking about that they had already been signed with Impact. So I don't see how that could happen, but I'm sure maybe he was just rooting for them to come there. But yeah. Scott says, hey guys, please pray for my family. I don't want to say what's wrong because I don't like telling everybody my business, but if any of you guys pray, it would be appreciated. Thank you. Yeah, sure.
Speaking of NXT,
that came out of nowhere. That was a Randy Orton out of nowhere. Speaking of NXT.
NXT, out of nowhere, by the way, out of nowhere. Mandy Rose?
Right.
What?
That is.
What?
Yeah.
That's what I did the whole stream. I'm like, wait, what?
But see, that was a Vince thing. You could absolutely tell because she had just been on. They're in that middle of that thing with Tamina and Natty. So she was just on there, and all of a sudden, just like that, snap fingers gone. That's finished. That whole thing is done, and she's now permanently on NXT. Everybody read that Vince was in the Performance Center. So
that's scary.
What do you think he was doing? Like, this is the kind of thing that happens. Imagine what Triple H thinks about all that kind of stuff.
What?
Right? Like when he's sitting down there and he comes down and says, I am taking her, and I'm taking Shotzi, and I'm taking her, and they're going up to the main roster. And then Triple H is like, but I have nope, they're coming up to me. But I want it, no, you're going to develop talent from the main roster. That's what NXT is for. I mean, yeah.
Technically true.
I'll be damned with storylines. I don't care. Put somebody else in. It doesn't matter. Oh, gosh. Yeah.
Lucky Triple H is good. Otherwise.
Oh. Right.
Oh.
Be right back, guys. And no, it's not Chipotle.
Paul says rewind or fast forward. Spoiler: Kimberly is dethroning Kenny Omega. Well, that would be something to see. That would be something to see. Yeah, definitely, Scott. Everybody, of course, will keep your family in our thoughts. Absolutely. True, last night they focused on a lot of original talent, but like, for example, Black coming to AEW gets pushed right into a feud with Cody, so why not give that spot to someone like Scorpio Sky? Well, Scorpio's in a pretty good position, I think, with Ethan Page. So, I mean, listen, they're gonna give. I mean, is it a little bit rubbing it in their face? Yeah. I mean, listen, Alistair is a talent, and the fact that nobody saw that in WWE. I have nothing to say about that. I hope they push him to the moon. Mm-hmm. I really do. He deserves it. Because I say no spoilers and you guys say spoilers, okay, but they're not okay. They're never okay, so let's just clear that up. And we'll drop the whole spoiler conversation. They're never okay. Why? First of all, you got to have a little bit of sadistic streak if you want to do that to people anyway. So, no, they're not okay. So let's just drop the whole spoiler thing. I'm on Axis TV, so I stopped chatting on the results. Axis is usually ahead of you. Yeah, I know. They are.
Now you wonder why, like, Triple H was like, don't take Aleister Black away from NXT. Now we know why.
Yeah. Christian versus Matt Hardy in AEW is a match of the year.
Yeah.
It was a good match.
Good. I love that coffin match.
Andrew Steven says Christian Cage's promo. Christmas Cage? I think he meant Christian. There's Kimberly. Oh, that's why Johnny Bates was saying that before. He was ahead of us too. Uh-oh. She's waiting outside that door. Oh, there's Susan. How things go in there, she said. Everything went exactly according to plan. Where's Father James?
Oh my God.
Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. She's known all along. What was that?
I can't really say that right now, but WTF?
What is going on?
Oh.
What is going on?
Oh.
They might have to have a sacrifice. Maybe there has to be a sacrifice. Did Kimberly just get sacrificed? They might have to have a sacrifice in order to bring Sue Young back. I can't even say it. I'm stuttering. I'm so excited. Spoiler: Impact Wrestling contains wrestling. There you go. That's it. Yes, you could spoiler that. Didn't know Kimber was coming on, but now I can say it again. Kimberly. James Chadwick says, holy. Macklin is out there now. This guy has looked really, really strong. Although, other than Suicide, he's not really been wrestling anyone that we kind of know yet. So they're just feeding some. This guy looks like he's an 80s reject, man. He's got a fanny pack. Who is this dude? He looks like he was like a reject from the Rockers.
Now I got that name song in my head.
Maybe he was the third Rocker. Remember, they always talk that there's a fifth Beatle. Maybe this guy was the third Rocker. It's Macklin against the third Rocker. This is just not gonna.
Every time you bring Rockers up, I keep getting Barbershop and Glass.
Yeah, I know. That promo. It's Cal Hero from OVW. Oh, okay. Dude looking like out of Saved by the Bell. Oh,
Which version?
Yeah, right. The new class. Macklin just trashing. That's that too. Nah, he says, nah, it's not over yet. Not over yet. Steve guy's basically a wannabe carrying Cross, but if push right, maybe he can be something. I don't know. I don't think he's a wannabe carrying Cross. He's kind of doing like I like his gimmick. It's like a military kind of a Punisher gimmick that he uses. I mean, is he a similar style? Maybe. Sure, he might be using some of the same. I mean, he's a big dude. Oh, look at this. Oh,
jeez.
Well, he did fight back for a second.
Uh-oh.
Oh, look at this. Elbows to the side of the head. Is he going to go night-night? Might be going night-night. And up and down on that fanny pack. 1, 2, 3. Macklin gets another win. Oh my God! Now I'm excited for Slammiversary. Is Kimber going to get repackaged? Kimber might be gone. Kimber might just get sacrificed to some kind of demon so they can bring Sue Young back.
Oh my God!
Now I'm excited for Slammiversary. Yeah.
Oh my God!
Rest in peace, Swinger's son.
Wow.
Is that Johnny Swinger's son? Uh-oh. Worst thing you could possibly do is give me time. Prepare and wait.
Uh-oh.
I've come pretty prepared. But I'm done waiting.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. Macklin might I wonder if we might see Macklin interfere in someone's match. Oh, we've got Decay and Havoc. Title shot for the Knockouts Tag Team Championship at Slammiversary. Are you going to walk in with us as an outsider or one of us? Ooh. Is Havoc going to join Decay?
Oh my God! What is going?
Is Havoc going to join Decay? Ooh, my dog's getting excited because Havoc's going to join Decay. There's Father James Mitchell. Oh, what's going on?
Wow.
She says, "Are you ready?"
Oh.
Oh, Havoc said she's ready.
I'm gonna take everything I said earlier back.
Oh, they just got the 4th member of Decay.
Oh.
This is awesome. Havoc's in Decay. Oh, Father James Mitchell's wrecking Havoc backstage. This is great. I wonder if anybody from NWA will show up on Slammiversary. You never know. Maybe. Jesse Callan is here. Hello, Jesse. How are you? Is on singing the Addams Family theme now. That's a far cry. That's a far cry from Lou Rawls, dude. That's a far cry from Lou Rawls. get a witch's shawl on a broomstick you can crawl on. Wow. I don't know what you're that's on. Dude. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We really, really appreciate that. Obviously, we've got a lot of content coming up over the weekend. So if you know anyone else who is into wrestling at all, make sure that you share the streams. Share this one, SmackDown, whatever. Share the streams. Let other people know what we're doing. If you like it, let them know why you like it and have them come over and join. Also, make sure you hit a like button on this stream and, of course, on all the streams that you're going to be at over the weekend. And we hope you're all going to be here with us. And make sure you hit that notifications button as well, because we've got a lot of content coming up and you don't want to miss it. Jesse says, I'm good. You? I'm doing well. Thank you. If Sammy does not win this Saturday, then there are two people who have a shot to beat Kenny. Hangman later this year in AEW, or Ibushi early next year in New Japan. Hangman, I think, is definitely going to win. I think he's definitely going to beat Kenny. I think he's the guy who wins that belt. The whole question is whether or not he gives up Impact's belt before he gives up AEW's, or does he keep a Impact's belt? Yeah, and we talked about that last week on our show too. I think, or the week before, when we were talking about it on After the Impact a little bit. Like, the whole thing is does Impact want to still keep eyes on their product from the people who are watching because of Kenny, and further that, or are they going to be okay letting it go? And the other thing, of course, Jeff mentioned and Conrad mentioned, I know in our show, is obviously Kenny's health. So, Havoc's reactions on her streams are hilarious. Says James Chadwick. What's she saying about her going with Father James Mitchell? That must have been fun.
She's just smoking a blunt and drinking a beer. Typical Thursday night.
All righty then. Why not?
Wow.
Tip Hill Mike says, "Hey guys, you're the best thing going today." Thank you, Tip Hill Mike. You are awesome. I think Moose is who's going to take the belt to Impact from the Impact belt from Kenny. Well, Moose had his shot. I mean, they did re-sign him, so who knows? Might be able to. Maybe he'll get another match. Impact Championship wins. We're seeing Kurt Angle and a very young Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe. Handing Joe a chair, saying, no, not so fast. Not so fast. Now Kurt's got the chair. Oh, my goodness. Kurt Angle's going to win. Yes. Yes. I love the fact that AEW fans yell, "You got fired," as Don Callis shows up, that they were watching Impact. Yeah. Yeah. Very true. Very true. Very true. Paul Carpenter. Sometimes you talk about movies. I just saw the movie The Forever Purge. Also watched The Conjuring. The Devil Made Me Do It. Yeah, there's no way I ever watched that movie. And there's a 3-part movie on Netflix called, Fear Street, Paul Carpenter. Jeff and I love Fear Street.
Yes.
Yep.
Next one comes out tomorrow.
Yep. Watched both of the episodes already. Tomorrow is probably going to be the hardest one to watch for me, because there's going to probably be some contorting witch stuff going on, which I'm not going to enjoy. But nevertheless, I'm in now, so I do have to watch it. But yeah, I've loved that. And we've got American Horror Stories coming back on soon, Jeff, too.
Yep. Yep. They've got something called American Horror Stories.
Yeah, an anthology type thing. Yeah, a lot of good stuff going on if you're a horror fan. There was another small TV spot on for Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they're playing the Candyman trailers now too, like crazy.
Oh yeah.
Crazy. Saw a bunch of the Candyman trailers, so that's coming up as well. Yeah, lots of stuff out there if you're a horror fan. Absolutely. I got to my first movie in over a year since COVID. I went to see Black Widow in the theater. It was a lot of fun. It was cool being back there. I'll tell you what, the theater was packed. It was packed. A lot of people in there. Good movie. I enjoyed it. I've never read comics of her, and really all I knew about her before this whole, series with the Avengers and stuff like that, really all I've ever seen of her was in team-ups and stuff like that in Marvel Comics. So didn't really know a lot about her origin story, so it was kind of cool to see. But if you haven't seen it yet, the after credit scene. Marvel knows how to do after credit scenes, man. Great stuff. And while we're on that subject, if you have not seen the finale of Loki, mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. Speaking of horror films, nobody bring up The Exorcist died. No, I do not. And they are doing a remake of it. They confirmed that. Blumhouse is doing it. They're doing it like the Halloween, where they're going to ignore all the sequels and make it like it's a sequel, a kind of remake / sequel that happens like many, many, many years later. And Joe will never, ever, ever watch that. I'm not even going to watch when there's a trailer. I will not even watch a trailer for that. No freaking way. Chad says, yesterday I had prime beef tips with mashed potatoes. Today I had Philly cheesesteak sandwich and mac and cheese. There you go, dude. Paul Carpenter said Scream 5. Yeah, they're working on that too. And here we go, guys. We got this big 4-on-4 match coming up. There is Rohit and Shira coming down to the ring. I had a thought if Kenny's injuries are starting to catch up with them, they could just decide to say, because of the injuries, they have to strip him of each title, and then each company does a tournament. Yeah, that could happen, but I don't know. I think it's kind of that'd be a tough way to end it. I think people would kind of feel a little bit ripped off if they do that. So maybe. Went to the drive-in. It was awesome, said Paul Carpenter. What? No way. Remaking that classic film is blasphemous. The Exorcist is untouchable like The Godfather. Well, not so much. Nothing is untouchable, I'm convinced, except for Jaws. Jaws will never be remade because Steven Spielberg just will not allow it, and he owns the rights to it. So, listen, man, nothing's untouchable. They're remaking everything. Look, we have a Fantasy Island coming back on TV after all these years, with a descendant of Mr. Rourke as the host. We have, oh my gosh, The Wonder Years. The Wonder Years is being remade and coming out soon. Nothing's untouchable. Nothing's untouchable.
The Wonder Years?
Yep. It takes place in the 60s. It's very similar to, I mean, listen, it's just a bummer because a lot of it they don't have a lot of original ideas. But some of the redone stuff is good. I love the Halloween. I love how they did that. And I'm a big fan of some of the sequels. I liked Halloween 2, but they ignored that they happened and then, take place 40 years later. I liked it. I enjoyed it.
Hey guys, give me I'll be right back. I gotta take this call.
No problem, dude. I've never seen the original, especially by myself. I live next to a graveyard. Yeah, no. I would definitely not watch that if I lived next to a graveyard. Nope. Nope. Chris Bay. And there's Josh Alexander, Trey Miguel, Petey Williams.
Man, this is going to be a crazy match, Joe.
Yeah, I'm excited. I hope AEW don't bring in Hogan. Listen, Hogan's never going to wrestle another match in his life. Petey Williams and Rohit starting out. James says horror films suck. Not a fan of horror films, James. Petey Williams off the ropes. Rohit with a kick to the midsection.
Justin, I got to mention to you, since we're talking about horror movies.
Yeah.
On this week's podcast, we're discussing the Blair Witch Project.
Oh, the original.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a great movie. Great movie. Goes for a cover. Gets a 2 count. Rohit just got out of that one. Quick 2 count there. Rohit makes a tag. And in comes Ace Austin and Josh Alexander. We've seen this several times before. Question is Josh going to come out of this with that belt? Child's Play TV show. Yeah, Jeff has a podcast. If you were into horror, make sure you check out Jeff's podcast. That's his other project that he does. It's called Movies to be Murdered By. Good stuff. And he reviews horror movies, some new, some classic. Obviously,
we did Jaws.
Oh, did you do? Okay, nice. Yeah, it was just recently. What, the 45th anniversary? I think of that.
Yeah, yeah, it's crazy, man. Crazy that it's been.
It is. The movie that made people afraid to go into the water. Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah,
good stuff. I love the second Blair Witch. Yeah, it wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad. The first one just was so good. Never seen anything like that before. For a while, I actually believed it because I watched a mockumentary on Sci-Fi and I didn't know it was a mockumentary.
Yeah, same.
I saw it and I'm like, dude, did this really happen? I remember saying to my wife, I'm like, these kids went and disappeared into the woods and no one ever found them. I'm like, this is horrible. Like, and then I went to the movies. I'm like, it was all just fake. It was just a lead into the movie. When are you going to talk about one of the biggest horror movies of all time, Kazam? Oh, man. Madman Fulton with a big shot. 1, 2, kick out.
Oh, my God.
Kazam was a bit of a horror movie, but I will say this, though. Which one is worse, Kazam or Steel?
Oh, God.
Both.
Yeah, oh, God. Steel was bad. Steel was bad. That came right out of the 90s Superman comic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was bad. Big clothesline in the corner from Rohit. Look at this. Back elbow. Rohit doing well. Trey Miguel is down in that corner. Tag into Shira. Boot to the throat. Can't wait to see Corey Graves this Saturday. I didn't see. Oh yeah, that's right. You were saying you were going to see Corey Graves. That's cool. They both are terrible. Yes, they were. Dynamite got a 1.25 million views. Nice.
Good job. They deserved it. They deserved it for that show.
Agreed. You know what was a great horror movie? Leprechaun. That series was.
Which version?
I was just gonna say which sequel. Dude, there are so many of those. They're right up there with Friday the 13th.
Leprechaun in the Hood.
Yeah.
I knew you were going to say that.
1 and 2. They. You know what? The Hood wasn't mean enough to him the first time, so they had to go back for a second round.
I would have to say Steel was worse, especially when he hooked the hammer to the motorcycle and was able to shoot it.
It's about time Dynamite went over 1 million.
Yeah. Madman Fulton with a shot to Josh. Look at this. Trey Miguel with a big drop kick, taking a big man down. And now Shearer goes over after him, and he misses. Head right into that. Here comes Chris Bay. Chris Bay takes out Rohit, takes out Ace Austin. And then Shearer dives over that top rope, and it is Chris Bay and Rohit. Chris Bay cleaning house. Look at this.
There he is.
Oh, get them both down.
Out of nowhere.
That's how I get down.
Madman
I still might have to dip. I'm still hungry. I haven't ate nothing. I don't know how Jeff feels.
Is here.
whoever made fun of Jeff last week for not eating, I know the feeling right now, and I'm getting angry. Man.
You're lucky to run around for the food segment.
Yeah.
Oh, I was in the chat. I was hurt.
Right,
I had to walk away for a minute.
Ooh, would you go get the time?
Rohit with a kick to the midsection of Josh, then a boot to the side of the head. Nice takedown there by Rohit. Don't look down. Petey Williams is behind him. Canadian Destroyer. Ace Austin with a big boot off that top rope. This is just insane already.
You ain't seen nothing until Saturday.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Right.
Oh, Trey Miguel with a nice combo there. Takes him down. Shira in there now. Going for a choke slam. Got it over the knee. Chris Bay rolls up Shira. 2. Got him. Chris Bay with the roll up. Shira does not like it. Going right after Trey Miguel. Here comes Josh and Petey. Taking out the big man. Where do you see Morrissey feuding next? If he beats Eddie Edwards on Saturday, he would have beaten Swan, Mack, and Edwards, who is a potential next opponent. And can he become a future champion? Big chair shot across the back of Madman Fulton. Yeah, with Morrissey, I just think it's how long does he stay? I mean, if he's going to stay there for a while, if he's under contract for a while, yeah, why not? Sure. Who does he feud against? I'd love to see Morrissey and Moose. I don't know if it would happen because they're both heels, but I would love to see Morrissey and Moose. And Morrissey and Macklin might be a good feud as well. Morrissey and Joe Doring.
Oh.
The big men. Scott D'Amore will be on Busted Open this weekend. Josh just said, cool. Yeah, they usually have a lot of Impact people on there, so I wouldn't doubt it. Oh, man. Chris Bay just taking out everyone. Look out. Took out Josh Alexander. Chris Bay's kind of a loner in this.
Don't trust anybody.
Yeah.
Whew.
Ace Austin having some words with Madman Fulton. I got my money on Trey, Bay, and Josh. Went to the movies a couple of days ago, watched Black Widow. Cool. He is on a short-term deal. Yeah. Brian Myers.
Man.
Is that real speak when spoken to? Myers is such a dick. Who's watching them from behind that doorway? That's what I want to know. The camera just keeps going back and forth. And uh-oh. Who did they find now?
It's the wee nominal one, AJ Swoggle.
Oh, my God. Could you imagine?
We got merchandise.
I wonder if we see Heath Slater back for Slammiversary.
That would be great.
And does he come back as a heel or a face?
I think a face. I'm trying to remember when he was gone. The last thing he was dealing with was Rhino, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like trying to get the job.
Yep.
He has kids.
Anytime I hear that, I just think of Brock.
He's got kids. Hashtag. AJ Swoggle. Yes. Conrad, Hazan has a question for you. Be careful because he's trying to spoil everything tonight. So maybe he might ask you if he's allowed to spoil because that's what he's been all over tonight.
No spoilers, Azan.
Go ahead, Azan. What is your question? Bobby Roode. What the hell just happened to my stream?
Yeah, did you get that DoorDash commercial too?
Yeah, I got this. No, I have a stupid Verizon commercial. As if I need to be reminded that I work for.
Yeah, I just got hit with one of 8 commercials.
I mean, that's my job every day. I don't need a commercial telling me about work. I like Bay, but I lost money on him. Do you actually bet on wrestling, Coog? Really?
Listen, I used to do predictions, and there are certain people that I'm like, I don't even know why I pick you anymore. I had a long feud with NXT. Taz, will enjoy this one. I always picked DIY to win, and they would always lose. And then Authors of Pain would win. Authors of Pain were like they were ruining my predictions. And I was in like a contest with a buddy. And then all of a sudden, the one time I'm like, you know what? Authors of Pain are going to win. They lose the tag titles. And I'm like, bro, there's no way. They cost me that entire year in predictions. They ruined it.
AOP.
You know what, guys? I just thought about something.
Uh-oh.
Why is everybody saying "uh-oh" like I come up with bad stuff? I mean,
it's not bad. It's not bad.
I feel attacked right now. I'm just no, this really could be bad though.
Joe left.
No, you know what? Joe was like, Jeff, I don't want to hear this crap. You know, I'm out.
I'm back now.
I think we need to make the predictions matter on this channel.
Oh.
And maybe add a little bit of spice to winners and losers.
I'm not saving my eyebrows. I'm just not.
No, nothing like that. Nothing like that. No.
You lost the most, Conrad. One of them's right now on stream.
And I'm not watching The Exorcist. I'm telling you right now, there's not a stipulation. It's not going to happen. As much as everybody in this chat and all you sadistic bastards that would want to see you suffer, that is not happening. So no, that is not part of the deal. Anyway, go ahead, Jeff. Sorry.
So yeah, I think we need to add, some stipulations to prediction shows. Come up with some funny things to do for the folks that don't do so well, but just throwing that out there. It doesn't have to be now, but maybe in the future.
Yeah, we could do that.
I'm down.
But no shaving of the eyebrows.
Okay.
Listen, we can't do shaving of the head because 3 of us, that would be
that's a dub.
I know. Like, okay, yeah, boom, done. Especially with the fact that my hair doesn't even grow in most of my head, so
facts.
That wouldn't be fair to anyone. So we'll have to think about it a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, we can make them count.
Here comes Brian Myers and Sam Beal. So let's see who he's got to watch his back. Fun fact on Peacock. The 7/15/96 had 4 guys in the thumbnail, and Cornette is the only one still living. Bulldog, Owen, and Vader have all passed. Crazy how it only seems like, the whole Bobby Heenan thing, too. That picture of the Heenan stable when Paul Orndorff passed. They're all gone. Yeah. It's crazy. Paul says, yes, the most professional.
Still got to shout out Sam Beal. Dude is awesome.
I feel it's my duty to be a man of my word.
By the way, I got the time for Money in the Bank on Sunday. It's at 8 p.m.
Oh, it's at 8? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So
that's not including a pre-show. So
yeah, they might have a pre-show match. That's true. They'll probably go back to 8 o'clock now that fans are back. I didn't really think about that. They probably were just doing it. Uh-oh.
what?
Matt Cardona.
I feel like this is going to be made for Saturday.
Who was the guy, though, that Brian was asking to watch his back? 2-on-1. Totally discounting Mr. Beal. Be a man of your word. James Chadwick says, Cardona, you've got to control your narrative. Ooh. Ooh. Jake something. You're a professional. But doesn't mean you're a star. God. We're never going to be a star. Plain black trunks. You're not getting that over? You're supposed to get your beard groomed. Gray hairs in your mid-20s.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, Beal and Cardona. Now they reversed. Cardona and Brian Myers. Beal and Jake something get tumbled out of the ring. Back body drop there from Cardona. Oh, an unprettier.
Ooh.
Oh.
Get up. Get up.
Oh.
Oh, man. Look at this.
Wow.
Wow. Matt Cardona. Tennille.
Oh.
Is that who he had said got his back? Was it Tennille?
I have something so bad to say right now. She's been waiting to do that for years, probably.
Wow.
Facts.
I will say, though, I do feel like I really want Cardona to change something about him. Yes. I don't know what, but I want him to try something different with his character. I implore whoever writes for Impact to do something different with him.
You know, Conrad, I really want to see him as just like a nasty, grubby heel. Just slime ball kind of a heel, you know?
Yeah, like that character he did was great. I can't remember the year when he finally started doing the where the character came from, right?
Yeah.
Zack Ryder, it was from the remember that video where it was like, I got a haircut. I got a new haircut. That's where he got that character from. It was the exact same time, and I wear my sunglasses at night. That was the theme for the O Radio. It's a ripoff of it, basically. He's just done it for so long, and now he just put rock music, and I'm like, you're still the same guy, I feel like.
Yeah.
James Chadwick is not happy. Damn and great. I've seen that bitch twice in one night. Andrew Stevens says, did not see that coming.
I don't think Caleb with the K is on James's Christmas card list.
No, he's not. No chance. No chance. I read a comment yesterday saying that Austin Aries was an outside bet for Slammiversary on Saturday. His Twitter account was using certain cryptic clues. Do you think there's any truth to this?
Wait,
anybody could show up, but I wouldn't think so.
I don't know about Aries. I feel like Aries is towards the end more so of his career than.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree.
Man, I love Tyus time and Impact, man.
I mean, Frankie? Oh, yeah.
Frankie Monet.
Still got to say that one of my favorite things from her was freaking talking shopping mania too.
Oh yeah, the zombie thing. That was
that was so awesome.
That was great. Yeah, that was great. I love that. (2018)
Man.
2018, crazy.
I can tell you right now, I can confirm that Havoc is in very high spirits right now. He is in very high spirits.
Quote unquote.
Yeah, I mean, she is floating among the clouds at this moment. So good for her. Good on her, you know.
James Shadwick says, half hour till the non-PG stream, then I can say how I really feel. Yeah, that's
And you haven't already, James? Good God.
Right. James wants to. Jesse says, see you all in a bit. Gotta drive. Could you see Jesse motoring down the thing singing, I can't drive 55? I can't drive 55. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button. If you're new to our channel, we would really appreciate it. Make sure you put a like up on the video tonight as well. And of course, if you would like to know when we're going to have content, and there pretty much isn't a day until next Tuesday that we don't, make sure that you hit that notifications button as well. Tennille is Meyer's valet. That's interesting. Conrad, does this mean that she hurts Chelsea Green? Tennille?
Perhaps.
Maybe.
Not impossible. I just wanted to tell everyone to pray for all your content creators, especially the smaller ones, because there's a lot of work to do this weekend. A lot.
Yes. Matt Cardona cutting a promo.
Please pray for me. I will say though, I'm proud of myself. Yeah, I'm proud of myself because I've gotten SmackDown, Slammiversary, and Money in the Bank done.
Nice.
In terms of graphics. So
nice, dude.
I feel okay about that, but you know, I know somebody's gonna throw a wrench in my plan, so
that's all like WWE.
You know, like when you do the predictions, it'll be all tied up, and then someone will be like, there's a change to this match. Oh, if I would have knew this, I would have switched it.
Good there.
Demora's making a match. Or just mentioned the hot mess again.
They did that on purpose.
Brian Myers and Tennille Dashwood against Matt Cardona, and he said it's going to be a hot mess.
Yeah. And you know what?
Who is Cardona's partner?
Jeff, what we were just talking about, maybe she can bring out a different personality since everywhere she goes, she has a different personality.
That is very true. That is very true.
Chelsea, help your man out.
But then if that's the case, it goes back to who's going to be after Deonna.
Wow.
Ruby Soho's still a name.
That's true.
Has Kimberly ever been anything but she's never had a different character, has she?
Not in Impact, I don't believe.
Not in Impact.
The only reason I'm thinking of that is because of that whole promo we saw with James Mitchell and everything like that dragged her into that room. Scott just confirmed that the Iconics are coming. I'm back and eating a salted pretzel candy bar from Starris, says Chad Schrader. There you go. Jason says Conrad is on point.
My man.
And here we see the highlights from the confrontation last week between Sabin and Moose.
Oh, here we go.
The entrance for Moose. And here he comes out to the ring. Moose and Hernandez. Moose on his way out.
Hernandez, you better get your. You know what? Maybe Hernandez gets smart and he pulls a hammy or something on his way to the ring. And, just he's like, I'm just going to take a sick day at this point. Bring Sam Bill or somebody like that out and, just let Moose do his thing.
Man, Moose has come so far, man.
Yeah, he really has.
Yes, he has.
I mean, physically, he looks so different and so amazing at this point compared to even last year this time. I mean, it's crazy what he's done to transform.
Oh, my God. He showed up.
Yep. It's like one of those, after school fights where it's like, one person is clearly the favorite, and you're like, man, I really hope that other dude doesn't show up because he didn't get his behind kicked, and then he shows up, and it's like, I think he's looking for the moral victory just for showing up, but the foot that's firmly planted in his ass proves otherwise. So.
Johnny Swinger is outside the ring as well. And here comes Hernandez. Quick shoulder block to Moose. Again, clothesline into the corner. Hernandez starting off quick. Another one. And down goes Moose.
In all seriousness, though, Hernandez is the real deal. He's always been the real deal. Dude is super talented. So I feel like he never got to the level that he probably should have because of the talent. I mean, he's just incredible.
I think it was just management at that time, Jeff, truthfully.
I agree.
Too wishy-washy and too many changes in management to prevent them from pushing certain people.
Yeah, I agree.
Him and I think Matt Morgan will fall into that as well for me.
Agreed.
So happy we'll have live fans at Slammiversary. That might be it. 2 done. Wow.
So yeah.
Message sent.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Here comes the chair. Johnny Swinger, you better go save your buddy. Oh, boy. Here we go.
I mean, damn, Moose. Thank you for giving me time to put the graphic up.
Uh-oh. Chris Sabin. Ducks underneath. Just throws him off. Went for the boot, missed it. Sabin takedown.
Uh-oh.
Got him by that leg again. Another takedown. And he's got the chair. Oh, look at this. Trying to injure the ankle. Sabin. Nope. Moose gets rid of the chair and rolls out of the ring. Sabin sitting in that chair saying, come on, let's go. EC3, what have you done? Created a monster. Yes, he has.
I'm gonna plant a bad seed in some people's head right now. Could we see Alex Shelley come back?
Woo!
That's what somebody was just saying in the chat. Graham just said, "Is Alex Shelley due to a return anytime soon? What if he could return on Saturday? Potential save Saban from a proper beatdown and give Moose a DQ win. That'd be cool. Yeah, we haven't seen Alex Shelley in a long time.
Now let me add another wrinkle into that. What if he comes back, but he attacks, and it's Chris that he goes after, and they go 1-on-1 instead of reuniting as the Motor City Machine Guns.
Yeah, attacks Chris Saban. Yeah, I could see that.
I don't think we've seen a heel Alex Shelley since ROH.
That's my point exactly. I think he's been away long enough where you could maybe play that up and have him be the heel to Chris's face. And I mean, I'd love to see those two go head to head.
It could. I think that could work.
Wasn't there some kind of story too when Shelley left that wasn't there some kind of I can remember something playing out on Twitter where because of the way he left and stuff like that, there seemed to be like he was kind of saying make it sound like during post that he had animosity, not necessarily towards Saban, but just that he was upset about the whole thing and everything like that too. So yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, James is right. I won't say that on Twitter because Lori will come after me, and
I know.
Yeah, she'll drop an elbow on me or something. So I don't think
yeah, that would be bad news.
I'm definitely not ready for that. I'm not cleared for action. You know, just call me Samoa Joe at this point. I'm not clear yet.
Kazarian and TNA Victory Road 2008.
This was such a crazy freaking spot.
Gust says, "I'm back." Giving us a Bischoff. Azan says, "What's the deal with airplane food?" Dude, you win the comments from our chat about being the most out of nowhere and left field that anyone ever does. Like literally, absolutely anyone ever does.
We're gonna start calling it the Randy Orton comment of the night.
Right? Yes, that was definitely yeah. He'd win almost probably all the time.
Almost. That's right. That's right. Conrad hit that pose, so you know. I'm gonna have to create a graphic that's like a trophy, you know, in Randy Orton's pose.
Oh my God, that sounded like a really bad like 80s comedy thing. Like, what's the deal with airplane? Like a Seinfeld joke. What's the deal with airplane food? And what's the deal with airplane food? That sounded like a Seinfeld joke.
Yes.
Wow, crazy. That would be like saying Ethan and Josh against each other.
True.
Yeah. Whoa. Whoa, Mr. Callis. Settle down. Settle down.
Oh, I'd love that match with Pentagon.
Yeah.
Said he overcompensates for what his crazy brain tells him. I'm from St. Louis, and Randy is too, so it makes so much sense.
Oh, I hate looking at that.
Oh.
Brutal.
Graham says, I think a heel turn could work, but I believe the tag division could do with established teams. The Motor City Machine Guns would bring star power back to the division. I think they're low on teams at the moment. They're starting out with they have some new stuff going on. I mean, you have TJP and Fall Baugh now. You have Rich Swann and Willie Mack are back together as a team, so I don't know.
There's a lot of free agents rolling out there too. Don't forget, teams like the Ascension are still tagging like on the independent scene. They could pop up. You don't know.
Yeah.
Someone just mentioned Breezango.
Breezango, yeah.
AOP.
And I think Breeze would thrive in Impact. I haven't mentioned this too much, but I think Breeze would love to have like a backstage role and a training type role. He's been doing that lately more so than anything else. And that's why he loved being in NXT.
Yeah. Yeah, supposedly with reports and everything, he put together a lot of matches in NXT. So yeah, I'd love to see what he could do in that role somewhere. You know, I'm surprised. Honestly, I'm surprised, and maybe it's already happened if WWE hasn't approached him about that. Maybe being one of the producers in NXT. I mean, I think he'd be great.
And I heard good things about Fandango too.
Right.
Man,
We still got the Hoss fight.
The Hoss fight is going to end up it's the main event. Going over the card for Slammiversary again.
Damn it, Impact. I had all the graphics, and you sorry.
made some new matches. Yep.
I'm telling you, Jeff, wait till the last minute now. That's how all these companies are doing it. They're getting you.
They are. They are getting me at this point.
Remind me of my Tuesdays.
That was me yesterday on Wednesday looking for the graphics at 2:00, and I'm like, where are these? I have stuff to do. And then they updated them, obviously, when I'm doing stuff, and I'm like, well, it's over, so it's what it's going to be. Whatever I made is what you get.
Don Callis, Sammy should be in Federal Supermax. All right, here we go. The Good Brothers. Carl Anderson out first, and here comes the big LG. Conrad is the baby face tonight, says Alex. Blue Chew time for the Good Brothers.
Hazan coming through in the clutch again.
Yep. The big LG making his way into the ring. Sex Ferguson and Chad, too bad. Dude, they have to do that Talking Shop 3. I don't know where the hell it is, but they got to get that out soon. I know they did the live one, but they really need to do that third one. So we can say Chelsea's not facing Deanna since she is going to be tagging with Matt. Well, we don't know that for sure. That was a tease, but you know that we don't know that for sure. I don't know. We're going to talk about it on After the Impact. Who we think is going to be the person who will challenge Deanna for that title. The Good Brothers must be racking up those frequent flyer miles. Yes. Yes, I agree. No Steiner math? Oh. I'm bummed.
Dang it, Impact.
Doing a promo about Conan. Wow. BG James.
Oh.
Whoa.
Mm.
I'm going to take this time to reset my stream because I kind of want to catch up to everybody else at this point. Breezango is a fantastic shout. I knew there was another team that was released recently from NXT. Would love to see them in Impact.
It's just gonna be way too many people around the ring.
Yeah.
Joe Doring making his way out, along with Violent by Design. The Battle of the Hosses is what they're calling it. Conrad, I like how Impact swerved everybody. Deanna face Hot Mess. No, we get a good mystery, and Hot Mess joins Matt. Brilliant Impact. Violent by Design all in that ring. Big Joe's got a lot of backup. Rated R Wrestling. Hey, everyone, is this the main event match? Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
It certainly is.
Joe, I got to ask you a question.
Okay.
Halloween costume this year. Fallah Bahh or Joe Doring for me?
I would like to see you as Joe Doring. I think that would be pretty intimidating.
Okay.
I think that would be pretty good. Yeah. I think that would be pretty good.
I got to work on the hair. I gotta work on the handlebar mustache. I don't know if I want to commit that heavily, but you know.
Well, you could get listen, if you had to work on the hair for Fallah Bahh, you'd be in big trouble.
Oh yeah, I mean I'd be screwed there. I mean that's
a lot.
I mean the rest of the costume I have down pat, you know. I've got that covered. I just need hair. Everything else, I mean, almost the same.
Fallah Bahh and Willie Mack have the big LG going off the ropes. Double takedown from them. Did you watch the McGregor and Daniel Poirier fight? No, and I'm glad I didn't. That would have been a major waste of money. That's why I don't like watching boxing or MMA, because you end up paying all that money, which I don't even know how much they charge for that, but they're usually $100. And you watch one round and the fight's over. So no, I can't waste that kind of money for what could be like 3 minutes worth of no. And I mean, yeah, I know you get other matches and stuff like that, but yeah, no, I'm good.
Wigs are us.
I like
Willie
it.
Mack and Fallah Bahh going at it here.
Or maybe I should go as Willie Mack.
Well, there you go. You just have to grow in the beard, and you can get that. You can get the comb and stuff, and just throw it in there. Yeah.
And don't forget the pillow.
And the
I was
pillow.
about to say I'll have a night like a robe and a pillow and a blanket.
Guys. Look who's in that ring together.
Oh boy.
Oh.
And they're getting both of the other guys out of there. Oh, I want to see those two big men go at it. Wigs are us, if there's such a place. $90 for UFC in the US. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. And for what?
It's so crazy because I've been watching the UFC so long. I remember when it was only like $19.
Right?
That was it.
Right.
$19.
I mean, I could watch Hoist Gracie and whoever beat the absolute hell out of each other for $20, and I didn't feel like I, had to decide between rent and watching UFC.
Right, and it was only once a month.
Right. Exactly.
And now Connor is actually coming out saying that his ankle was already fractured beforehand, and that they knew about it. So not a really good look either, if that's true. I don't know. It's. Yeah, I don't know. I'm yeah. I only paid £20 for it. Yeah, I mean, I know there's a lot of people that are out there that love the stuff, and that's cool. I can't see. I mean, unless you're really enjoying the rest of the card, I can't see. And I think most of the people that bought that are probably going to only maybe tune in for the main event. And if you paid that kind of money for something that lasts 2-3 minutes. Yeah, Fallah Bahh goes into the corner. Here comes the big LG, but he missed. Falaba over with a
God.
splash to the big LG, and down he goes. I didn't buy it. I just watched. Just watched it on Watch Wrestling. Well, that's cool. Well, at least you don't waste any money on it. Big LG is having some issues with Falaba here. We only got about 6 minutes left in the show, so you know this is all going to blow up really soon. Violent by Design is out there just chomping at the bit to get in. Rhino and Diener. There goes Falaba. No, we thought we were going to get the big LG and Doring, but nope. Both men go outside the ring.
Did Willie Mack just pass out?
Oh, there's Willie Mack. Willie Mack just took a big boot.
Muscle memory.
Big shot to the head of Falaba now. Big LG bringing Willie Mack back into the ring. Falaba with a chop. Big elbow from the big LG to Willie Mack. Going for the cover. 2. Nope. Close. $90 per week because even their weekly fights are on the pay-per-view. I must admit I did fall asleep before the Connor fight. He's got Willie Mack in a headlock. What is Sasha Banks doing in the Impact Zone? Hopefully that's what we hear Saturday. Oh, you would never hear that, Tip Hill Mike. There is no way Vince would let that happen. No way in a million years. There's some people that just would never be touched, and Sasha is without a doubt is one of them. But I wouldn't doubt she's going to be back soon. Don't forget also that they changed the because we haven't been around to do our show. They've changed the date of the draft. The draft's been pushed back, so it's no longer happening after Slammiversary, or I'm sorry, after SummerSlam. It's happening now in October. Freudian slip, yes. It's happening now in October. So who's going where? They're just going to stay where they're at. It's you're not going to have that draft now until later in the year. All 4 men now down on the outside. The big LG though back up with a boot to Falaba. Big shot to the throat. Falaba with a chop, but doesn't do anything to the big LG. But there, not smart. Went for the headbutt, and it actually hurt the big LG more than it did Falaba. Willie Mack now coming back against Doring on the outside. Oh, what a shot from the big LG to Willie Mack. Falaba with a chop to the back. Big LG just kind of walking away now. Doring going back after Falaba with a kick to the midsection. Ooh. Doring in there. Oh, here we go, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Shot from the big LG to Joe Doring. Comes back off the ropes with another. Doring with a kick to the midsection and a kick from the big LG. And they're both going after, shoulder blocks to each other. Both knock each other out of the ring. Can't wait to have fans on next week's show. And they continue to fight on the outside of the ring. Big LG goes for the forearm, and he hits the post. Doring just took down the big LG. And there's TJP with the broom. Put all championships on the line, tournament style. Willie Mack up the second rope. Falaba caught him. Willie goes rolling out of the ring. Falaba in there. Here comes Doring. Kick to the midsection. Shot to the head. Off the ropes goes Doring. Oh, man, what a huge clothesline from Doring. And down goes Falaba. Doring standing tall in the ring now.
Oh.
Big short arm clothesline. 2, 3. That's it. Big Joe Doring gets the win. Big LG looking to try to get back in there. Carl Anderson holding on to him, not letting him do it. Ooh. I wonder, could we get the Good Brothers challenging Violent by Design for those titles?
Hope so.
I like a good mix in the tag division.
Yeah. I'm hyped for Saturday, but I'm mainly looking forward to the Ultimate X match. Cowboy's the big winner. I'll bet none of you know where Tip Hill is. I don't. So you'd win that bet. Violent by Design are on a roll at the moment, says Graham Caldwell. Well, there you go, guys. That is the end of the show. So the go-home show is finished, and we will be in a few minutes here because we are going to come back. So make sure that you come back with us because we are doing our Slammiversary predictions. So if you haven't joined us for After the Impact before, basically what we do is we just leave for a little bit. We come back at 10:15 start. That's what we'll be doing tonight. Now, a little different because we don't really have any other day we could do the prediction show. So we're going to do that tonight. So make sure you come back and you can shout out your predictions. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go we'll go round table and give our scores for tonight's go-home show. Anything that kind of stuck out, we'll talk about that a little bit quickly, and then we'll go right into the predictions for Slammiversary. So that's what we're going to cover tonight. Everyone will be back, and we hope you guys will too. If you can't come back, we totally understand. You can give your scores now, next minute or so. I'll read them out if you want to do that. Like I said, totally cool. I understand it's late for some people, especially those that are overseas. So you guys can go ahead and give us your scores for the show tonight. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, really quickly, if you're new, really appreciate you coming out and really appreciate you watching the watch along with us. And hope that you subscribe to the channel. And also make sure that you drop a like on the video before you head out for the night as well, and hit that notifications button because, like I said, we have a lot of content coming. We have, of course, SmackDown tomorrow night. We have Slammiversary on Saturday. We have Money in the Bank on Sunday, and we have Raw on Monday, along with Abby's Window. Will be earlier in that night. So lots and lots of stuff for us going on this weekend. And Paul Carpenter, thank you, says a 7 out of 10. Okay. Well, thanks for coming, Paul. We really appreciate that. But anybody who can join us for After the Impact, please do. And again, you can watch along. There is a show on Access TV, if you were watching on there, that's going on now that is all about Slammiversary. So if you're able to watch it or you're watching it, you can kind of let us know what's going on with it, since obviously we can't watch it because we'll be doing this. James Chadwick says non-PG is the best. Yes, that's pretty much non-PG because it's late. So you guys can kind of, let us know what you're doing in a non-PG kind of way. All right, that is it. We hope you enjoyed the watch along. We hope you enjoyed Impact. If you are not going to come and join us on Saturday for Slammiversary, which I don't know why you wouldn't, but if you're not, for whatever reason, we are here every single Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we watch along with Impact every single week. So that's it for now. We will be back in a short, looks like about 13 minutes or so, right back here with our Slammiversary predictions. So from Jeff, of course, Conrad, Tazzy, and myself, we hope that you have a great rest of your night. Stay safe, and hopefully we will see you all for our next broadcast. Have a good night, all.